Fidel Alejandro Castro Ruz. Born in 1926 in rural Cuba, Castro's early life highlighted social inequalities that fueled his revolutionary spirit. His father, a Spanish immigrant, owned a prosperous sugar plantation, providing Fidel with a comfortable upbringing. Despite his privileged background, Castro developed a strong sense of social justice, witnessing the stark disparities between the wealthy elite and the impoverished masses. At elite Catholic boarding schools, he excelled academically and athletically. At the University of Havana, he immersed himself in law and political science, where Marxist ideology resonated with him. Castro honed his skills as an orator, captivating audiences with his fiery speeches. His involvement in student protests marked the beginning of his transformation into a revolutionary. These formative experiences laid the groundwork for his pivotal role in reshaping Cuba's destiny. In 1952, Fulgencio Batista seized power in a military coup, plunging Cuba into authoritarian rule. This event catalyzed Castro's transformation into a revolutionary leader. Batista's regime, marked by corruption and brutality, ignited widespread discontent. Castro formed a group called the Movement, aiming to overthrow Batista and establish a just society. On July 26, 1953, Castro launched an unsuccessful attack on the Moncada barracks. Despite its failure, Castro's defense speech, "History will absolve me," made him a national symbol of resistance. His words galvanized support for the revolutionary cause. The attack marked the beginning of the armed struggle that would ultimately triumph. After his release from prison in 1955, Castro, his brother Raúl, and Che Guevara reorganized the revolutionary movement. They established a guerrilla base in the Sierra Maestra Mountains, waging war against Batista's forces. The revolutionaries, known as the Barbudos, gained popular support through their commitment to social justice. On January 1, 1959, Batista's regime crumbled, and Castro's forces marched triumphantly into Havana. The Cuban Revolution had triumphed, ushering in a new era. This triumph was just the beginning of a complex journey. The revolution soon became entangled in the Cold War, shaping Cuba's destiny and Castro's legacy. The United States grew wary of Castro's socialist leanings and ties with the Soviet Union. The nationalization of American-owned businesses in Cuba strained relations. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961, a failed CIA attempt to overthrow Castro, solidified the chasm. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. Castro emerged as a key player on the international stage. Despite American threats, Castro remained committed to socialism, implementing sweeping social reforms. Literacy rates soared, and healthcare became a right for all Cubans. However, political dissent was suppressed, and individual freedoms were curtailed. Castro's rule was admired for social advancements but criticized for authoritarian tendencies. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 severely impacted Cuba's economy. Facing a U.S. embargo, Cuba entered the special period, enduring severe shortages. Castro implemented economic reforms including limited private enterprise and tourism promotion. He championed internationalist causes, sending Cuban doctors and teachers to aid developing countries. Despite challenges, Castro remained a vocal critic of U.S. foreign policy. His defiance and social reforms made him an icon in Latin America and the developing world. His rule was debated, with supporters lauding achievements in healthcare and education, while detractors criticized human rights records. Castro's leadership remained unwavering through adversity. Fidel Castro's death in 2016 marked the end of an era. He left a complex legacy, debated by historians and political commentators. His commitment to social justice and defiance of American imperialism left an indelible mark. Castro's Cuba served as a beacon of hope for many developing nations. His influence extended beyond Cuba, inspiring revolutionary movements. Castro's story is a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the complexities of revolution. His legacy remains a subject of intense debate, a reminder that history is rarely black and white.